Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please like, share and subscribe. On this channel I'll go over cryptocurrencies, tokens. I'll go over reviewing these tokens, showing if they're possibly or showing you how to do a possible check on these tokens to find out whether or not there's a possibility that they're legit or a possible scam. So please remember to like, share and subscribe. And I do 1 to 3 videos every single day going over these tokens. So today we're gonna go on coinmarketcap.com. We're gonna choose a token called, it's on the trending list, it's called Spooky Shiba. So we're gonna choose this one. So Spooky Shiba is number 9 trending today, so we're gonna choose this one. I already did a couple background checks into this token, so let's copy. First thing we're gonna do is copy this contract address, and we're gonna load up their website in a new tab. And while we're doing that, we're gonna load up a couple tools that we'll be using. So dextools.io, we're gonna use bscheck.eu, and we're also gonna use Poolcoin.app. So let's go check their website out first. Alright, so it says Spooky Shiba, spooky season never ends, and this shows you different parts. So they're on, you can buy the token on Pancake Swap, but you have to set the slippage to 10 to 12% for it to work. Alright, so it says this, the most rewarding stealth launch Shiba token. Buy and hold Spooky Shiba to enjoy spooky big gains. It says trending on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. Alright, so it says soon release on Spooky NFT Marketplace. Buy and hold Spooky Shiba to win daily. Truly scary NFTs. Alright, so this video shows you how to buy the token. Alright, so not so spooky tokenomics. So it says 5% marketing, 5% liquidity. It says what we're all about. So you can read there, well, just like everybody got a white paper or whatever, well, they got a spooky paper to see. This tells you everything. So you just click on this and it will bring you to a next page. I think it's a PDF document. So it's going to be a PDF document that you can download and read everything about the token. Let's go back to the website, and this shows you their contract address. So and it says, it shows you the owner of the token, shows that he's been doxed, and doxed means the information of somebody has been released. So the owner has been doxed, and it says he's honest and transparent. So you can even take copy his name and go do a Google search. Alright, so let's go back to Dropbox and see. So see, it shows their light paper. So it says about Spooky Shiba. Spooky Shiba is a horror themed Binance Smart Chain token that was stealth launched on October 28, 2021. The project revolves around the upcoming interlinked NFT marketplace in which Spooky Shiba token holders will be automatically entered into daily and weekly lotteries, which will feature unique horror themed scratch card games to win NFT prizes. And it says it's created by Logan Paul. Spooky Shiba has brought a revolution to all horror and spooky lovers around the world. Let's see. It says the tokenomics, a breakdown of Spooky Shiba's supply. Alright, so they launched with 1 quintillion, or that's a lot, because most tokens get launched with 1 quadrillion. So this is 1 quintillion tokens, and it says half of the initial supply was immediately burnt and sent to a dead wallet. As of writing this, an additional 13 quadrillion tokens have been burnt and sent to the dead wallet, with multiple future burns planned. So it says Spooky Shiba has a 10% tax, 5% liquidity pool, and 5% marketing wallet. Alright, so here's their marketing information, where it says current marketing funds have been used to secure prominent YouTube and Twitter influencers advertise on multiple platforms, including major exchange trackers like CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and place advertisements on all major social media outlets and even an NYC, so that New York City Times Square billboard. As a result of the current marketing efforts, Spooky Shiba has secured over 9,000 holders and a current market capitalization of nearly 5 million in just over 1 week. So it shows you information there on their scratch card game, information on the game. I'll show you about the NFT marketplace. And this is the future for the token. So let's go and do a little more in-depth research into this token. So we're gonna go to dextools. Gonna click on Peer Explorer. We're gonna paste the address we copied earlier and click on Spooky Shiba. And here it shows that the daily volume, over in the top left hand corner, it shows the daily volume of $377,000, and it has a liquidity of $345,000 right now. Well, earlier in the day, earlier yesterday, I couldn't find, because when I click on the plus sign, let's see if they have sorted it out, because they got tokens locked in the Muja locker. But yesterday when I checked, for some reason it wasn't loading. So now it is loading. So let's go back and show you what I did. So you have to click on the more tokens link. That's this little plus sign right here, and you have Unicrypt there, but I found out that their liquidity is locked in Muja locker. So you click on the Muja locker icon, and it will bring up their wallet to show you what's been locked in their wallet and for how long. So it says there's 90.5% of the tokens locked in, 90.52% locked in liquidity, and it will be unlocked in 11 days. I asked them what will be happening after the unlock has been done for 11 days, and the response that I got is that some will be relocked and some will be used to help with marketing and stuff like that. So if they do what they say they're gonna do, then that would be good. But I would watch before buying this token. I would probably watch and see what they do after this 11 days has happened. If they do relock the tokens or lock extra tokens after this 11 days, so that's less than 2 weeks away. Alright, so we're gonna go back to dextools, and we're gonna scroll down a little bit, and here you can see that people are selling and people are buying at this moment. So the token is not blocked from selling, so that's a good look. Shows that the owner did not block people from selling. And currently people have dextools have given this token a score of 99 out of 100. But we're gonna go to Poolcoin and run a few other checks. So Spooky Shiba, and let's go to bscheck and have bscheck run. So we're gonna paste the token address in there, check, and go back to Spooky Shiba, to Poolcoin, and we're gonna check to see on the liquidity section if this says the same 90%. So open, and we're gonna check in a minute. We're gonna check to see if the contract has been renounced or not. So here it shows the first address is where the liquidity is locked, and it shows 90.51%, just like in the Muja locker, where this shows 90.52%. So it's close enough to be, you can just call that, say that that's exact, because this is 90.516%. so you know, most calculators or whatever, they're gonna round up to the nearest tenth. So the nearest tenth would be 90.52%. so the liquidity is locked, and you can usually see tell that it's locked, or this is locked, by this little contract piece of paper thingy right here that shows that this address is locked, and it's 90.5%. so we can close that out because we've proven that the liquidity is locked, even though it's only locked for 11 days, or only 11 days is left. All right, they said my session has expired, so let's reload bscheck. Let's repaste the address in here and check, and let's go back to Poolcoin, and here you can see on Poolcoin it's showing you that people are buying and selling also. So somebody just sold for $23, somebody just bought for $62. so you don't have to worry about selling your tokens, you're able to buy and sell your tokens. All right, so let's go see if the ownership has been renounced. So we can check on the contract section right here, the contract tab. I'm gonna open link in a new tab. We can run back, switch back over to bscheck, and we see that they have a warning for the buy tax and sell tax that are kind of high for 10%, and this shows, bscheck is showing that the token supply have been cut in half. 51% have been burnt, like they said earlier. So it's this is 1 quintillion total supply, but they cut that in half right now. So there is over 11,000 holders as of right making this video. And the contract owner has not been renounced. So it says owner not renounced right here, and say contract owner not renounced, and here's the owner address. So it's once the ending of the address is 1F62. So if you go back to bscan, where we clicked on here by Poolcoin, where we click on contract, we can go check to see if they're saying the same thing, that the contract has been not been renounced. So we can go down and check to see something that says owner. So see, is owner. We don't see anything that says owner. I found out that it does not have to be owner, exactly owner. It can be is owner, but is owner not it, or it can be something like get owner. So here it is at number 12, it shows get owner. So remember, the address ended it on bscheck. It shows that the owner address is 6D, had a 6D third, then 62 at the end. So 6D, then 62. So here it is, 6D and then 62. So get owner, or just plain owner, shows the owner address. One thing I don't understand right now, and I'm probably gonna have to ask them this in on their Twitter page, because they're very responsive on their Twitter page. Because at first dextools wasn't loading the Muja locker, and I asked them for the address to the Muja locker, and they gave it to me, and I saw that the tokens, that the liquidity was locked. But one thing I don't understand is this thing right here, number 19, where it says marketing fee receiver. The marketing fee receiver is the contract owner. Well, I understand that they have to use it for marketing, but I thought it would have went to another address. Well, he's the owner, so well, probably that explains itself, I guess, that the owner gets the marketing fees. And well, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. He's gonna get the marketing fees, and he's the one who's gonna actually pay people to put this token out there. So I guess I don't really have to ask about that, because he's the owner, so he's the one who's gonna receive all these fees, and he's the one who's gonna have to do what he says he's gonna do with the marketing fees. All right, so here on bscheck, it says there's a warning for the dev liquidity, because the dev liquidity has 9.6% in there, where it shouldn't have that much. It should have less than 1%. And this is showing that over 97% of the liquidity pool have been burnt or locked. So it says that checks out, and the top holders checks out also, because I always say I like to see the top wallets have less than 2% each in them, and this one has the top 4 owners, top 4 wallets have less than 2% each in them. So far I haven't seen too many red flags with this token, but let's go. I always wanted to see, let's see if this tool or this website currently have Spooky Shiba on there. If they currently did, let's see, Spooky. So it looks like they do not have Spooky Shiba up there as yet. So it's Spooky Swap. Let's try capital P S. So SP O. Alright, so they haven't done anything on Spooky Shiba as yet. But so far, from what I've seen with this token so far, the only thing I'd probably wait on before buying this token is to see what they do with the liquidity after it unlocks. If they lock it for a couple months or a couple months or a couple years, that would be good. So that's out of 100. At this point, I would probably give this token 75 out of 100 at this point. But if I see that the liquidity is locked and at some point the ownership is renounced, I would give it a better score. But at this point, I would have to wait to see the what's been done with the liquidity after it's unlocked in the next 11 days. We can probably look at their Twitter to see how well. I already checked their Twitter, and they're very responsive on their Twitter. Anything you ask on their Twitter, they usually reply in just a couple minutes. Currently, they only have 3,000 followers, so they're kind of brand new. If you get in now, you'd be getting in at a good price, because they don't have too many holders. You saw that they only have 11,000 holders so far, and you can see that they're very active on here. But guys, remember, there's a whole bunch more stuff you guys can do to do research into these tokens. And as I said, if you guys want to buy this token, it's all up to you. Or if you want to wait to see what these guys do with the liquidity when it's unlocked, that's up to you also. You have to just do extra research on top of what I just showed you before deciding whether or not to buy or not to buy this token. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and put your recommendations for the next tokens I should be reviewing in the comment section. I always try my best to do all the videos, or do videos on all the recommendations I see in the comment section. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.